Hey, what's up? This is Morgan Page. We're here in my studio in Los Angeles, up in the canyons here. I'm going to show a special trick that I use for vocals, a way to add a little more animation, a little more character, and a little more impact to your vocals using Waves plugins. So today I'm going to show you a series of plugins I use: the SSL channel, the Maserati vocal plugin, and also Vocal Rider. So I'm going to go one at a time, each plugin, and show you each step on how they improve the vocal. And each step is kind of a little more subtle. I start out with the SSL plugin to add a little bit of high-pass filtering, a little bit of compression, and a bit of a gate on there to get rid of background noise. So I'm going to play you the audio.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
So all that's on there is just a very basic reverb. So I'm going to throw on the SSL channel right now, and that's going to be gating it, like I said, and doing just a little bit of compression, just a few dB.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
So very subtle on that. It's just getting rid of some low frequencies, any rumble on the mic, 5:1 compression ratio, sort of a quick release, a fast attack. And the gate is just getting rid of the basic background noise. And usually I'll clear out that stuff manually, but the plugin lets me sort of focus more on just getting that sound quickly, getting a good sound. Next up after that is the Maserati vocal plugin, which does a lot more. It's a much less subtle thing, and I use various different contours in this plugin, 1, 2, or 3, depending on what the vocalist is like. And the important thing is to set the sensitivity so that it's about yellow or orange, and not run it too hot. The plugin is very loud sounding, so I'll turn the output down a bit. I'll add a little bit of top end by clicking on the treble, depending on which plugin is there, and there's great effects built into there that add sort of space and depth to it. So I'll crank those up early and then dial the effects back later on when I'm mixing the record. So this is without the Maserati on it.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
And this is with Maserati.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
So a lot of top end boost on that. There's a lot of compression, and to just do it to what makes sense for the vocalist. Whatever suits that vocal sound. The main reason I work with the Maserati plugin is just that it has all the features built in one. You can use it just for the great effects by putting it in send mode. But it's more just the versatility that I can go between these different contours. I hear the vocal, I quickly toggle through the contours, see what makes sense, and then I know immediately it's definitely one will stand out. So it's just the simplicity of it, having the effects within and quickly being able to change the timbre of the reverb and the tone of everything and the delay times without having to sort of manually do a lot of stuff. So everything I need to kind of shape the vocal is already in there. I can compress it more, I can add more top end, I can cut out some of the rumble, change the overall gain stage. Everything's in there on one plugin. So instead of using 3 or 4 plugins, I can have one with Maserati for the vocal processing. And after that, I put on Vocal Rider to add a little more animation, a little more life to the vocal so it's not as flat. And so let's do it before.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
And this is after putting Vocal Rider on it.
Can you trust familiar touch? Can you see and what it takes?
You can see that fader is sort of going up and down, riding the breath, the vocal, bringing up the soft parts in a way that you can't really get with a compressor in the same way. So you don't get those artifacts. Sometimes it can bring up the noise, but you can just gate that out. So it's following it up, and it just adds kind of a cool character, especially to vocalists that have sort of a breathy vibe to their vocals. And that's pretty much it for my tip for improving your vocals. Thanks for watching.